Good morning, guys. Appalachian Trail 2021, 6 a.m. I got to get up. It's going to rain this afternoon and it's going to pour with thunder showers tomorrow. So I was looking at the app I use. There's a shelter in 14 miles, which is kind of short. The next one's at 21 and a half. Problem is, from here, there's a restaurant 6 miles. A lot of people camped there last night, and they're probably going to end up at that 15-mile shelter. Thursday is going to be horrible. Quarter an inch rain an hour. Thunder showers, not going to be good. So there's a possibility I really should shelter or zero in the shelter tomorrow. So if I get to that 21.4 and it's full, I'm in my tent through really bad weather, which I'd rather be in the shelter. Just less possibility of getting wet. So I don't know. We're going to see how far I get, what the weather's like, and what happens. So I'm going to get up, get packed up, and get on trail, and we'll talk to you then. Hey. Well, just before 7, I'm on trail. So I had some service down at the shelter. Updated the weather. It ain't looking good. It's going to rain this afternoon. And then a short break in the late evening. And then it's going to start raining again. And it's going to get heavy all night long. Have a possibility of short window first thing in the morning. And then just pour. Thunder showers. So I'm thinking 13.4 today. I don't know. We'll see how early we get there, but I don't want to get to that second shelter in the pouring rain. Shelter be packed, and then have to set up my tent and be in a really bad thunderstorm for the next 24 hours. Because I think I'm in a shelter. It just looks like the rain and everything's going to be too bad. Not worth it. So, I don't know. We'll make a decision. Like I said, there's a restaurant off trail. It's 7.4 miles. I don't need food. And the only reason to go in there is to spend money and kill some time, which I really don't care to do either one today. But we'll see how we feel in 7 miles. So, all right, guys, gonna get hiking. See what we're gonna see today. Appalachian Trail 2021. All right, folks, this is our view. We're going over Loft Mountain this morning. First climb right out of camp. Then I have a little downhill, a slight, per se flat. You know, nothing's ever flat, but then we have some climbs. That's a blue blaze. I ain't going that way. But kind of cool little outcropping here, rocks and everything you're walking to walk through. It's almost a little gravel path. All right. Rain's coming. Maybe the only view for the day. All right, gotta get hiking. That's cool. Hey everybody. So, stopped at the camp store. Got a couple backpacker meals. $6 a shot for a single serving, which, you know, for double serving would be 13 bucks-ish. But I don't eat that much, so that'll work. Turns out the wayside that's up here doesn't have real food. They're closed because of COVID. There goes my lunch idea. So I got 3 meals, a couple snacks, and a couple Spams.
That will definitely help me out if I have to zero tomorrow in the shelter, which I think is what I'm going to do. I don't know yet, but the next shelter is almost 6 miles. That was 14 for the day, 13.5 or something like that. That seems too early to quit. Next one's 14 more miles from here. I don't know if I can get there before the rain really starts coming, and if everybody else has that idea, if it'll be full. So I'm gonna hike to the next shelter, make a decision, see what the weather says, and hey, that's what we're gonna do. Looks like I may have a little bit of a ridge walk coming up here, so hopefully I'll show you guys some views. Sorry guys, I'm gonna keep hiking. Gotta keep moving, beat that rain. Well, at least we have a view of the mountains. And there's Skyline Drive down there. Well, they've changed the weather forecast today, that it's not going to rain until late tonight. So, I'm thinking, see how I feel when I get to the shelter, but that'll be like, that's almost 14 miles to the shelter. It's 21.5 total to the next shelter. So, see how I feel, but I think I'm going to go that 21.5. May still have to zero tomorrow, but at least I get another 8 plus miles in. So, just the trees. All right, guys, 900 miles. I missed the 800 mile marker. That was the day I wasn't feeling good coming out of whatever city that was. Oh, the place with the free shelter. But 900 miles, that only means 1,300 more to go. But that's 15 miles for me for the day, and I'm trying to do 21.4. So 6.4 left. Got 2 big climbs coming up, and I'll be at the shelter. That's right, guys, 900 miles. Woohoo! Gotta keep going. Well, again, there really haven't been many views today. Got about 18 miles in, maybe 17 and a half, something like that. So 3.5, 4 miles to go. I was thinking, I always thought Big Agnes was like the coolest tents, you know, when I was younger, for backpacking and whatnot. I always wanted one. Of course, never bought one. I almost bought one for this trip because I was so worried about my duplex getting wet inside. I'm so glad I didn't. I would have gained 2 pounds in weight on for that tent. I had to spend another $500. You go into town all the time here. There's always a town close. So I'm glad I didn't do that. My Z-Packs has been just fine. I mean, tonight's going to be wet, and I'm sure I'll be a little wet in the morning. But if it's too bad, I can go into town. Because from this shelter, I'll only be like 3.5 miles from the road to go into Elkington or Elkton, something like that. So if I'm soaking wet in the morning, I'll go into town. If not, I'll keep hiking. Yeah. So if you're worried about it, duplex is fine. Really is. We'll just show you a little of the trail. Alrighty, I just got some trail news. Supposedly at the end of this decline here is trail magic. They ran out of gas, so no more burgers, but supposedly they have fresh fruit and Gatorade. Supposed to be Amish folk, so wouldn't put them on TV, but I will definitely tell you what turns out. But of course, if I get my hopes up, I'll probably be there too late. So I'm booking it down the trail, but I have a feeling I'm going to be too late. But it's just a little bit of excitement anyways, even if I don't get any. Just the thought that, hey, maybe at the bottom there's a cold Gatorade, which is, I would kill for a Gatorade or iced tea. Anything cold right now. I've got a big climb right after that, so burger probably wouldn't have been good anyways. But alright, I'm booking trail magic. Cross fingers, cross trekking poles, cross anything else I can do. We're on our way. Oh, that was good. Sorry. Chokes me up. You know, goodness of people's hearts. Yeah, I'm just a big baby. I can't even speak. Speechless. Feel like I'm gonna start crying. Gatorade, burgers, they had fresh fruit, pickle. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I had a burger, some Gatorade. I don't know why I didn't grab a piece of fruit, but I didn't want to take too much. But that was so good. You know, they're good people everywhere. So, all right, I got a climb to go. Climb to do. Like I got three-ish miles. I got about 1,200 foot of climbing. That'll be the end of my 21.5 mile day. Get to the shelter. Still looks pretty darn nice. I mean, there's some dark clouds here and there coming in, and it looks like it wants to cloud up, but all right. But man, that was amazing. I'll let you go. All right, guys, so made the Hilltop Shelter, 21.4 miles, I believe. And they, nice Amish folk, gave trail magic, brought tears to the eyes, right? So that was a nice, very welcome surprise. Nothing really going to happen here tonight. It's going to pour and rain all night. See what happens in the morning, how wet my stuff is, what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's supposed to be a break from like 7 a.m. to noon-ish. So if my stuff's not wet, I'm going to run to the next shelter. If it's all wet, I'm going to town, dry out. So see what the night brings. And hey, if anything else happens exciting, we'll let you know. All right, everybody. Those are tent air fresheners. That's what those are. Got to try to get them dry somehow. I carry 3 pair, so get them as dry as they can. Pull another pair out in the morning, but you only got 3 pair, which is more than most people bring. But hey guys, it was a great day. My knee actually doesn't feel that bad. I'm surprised. It was a really nice day hiking. Humid as heck. My handkerchief that I carry on my chest, my shoulder strap, trying to dry it for 3 hours here, still soaking wet. It just feels moist. It's just so humid. But the rain is definitely coming. It's getting real dark. Wind's picking up. Air's cooling down. It's going to storm. So I may add to this video. If it starts lightning and giving all kinds of noise, I'll give you guys maybe a little show. But all right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You guys have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on trail. Good night.